and 10. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, LA! His third rushing touchdown of the year, his fifth overall. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, first and 10. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5. They'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll check this one down to Hampton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's second down.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Set. 380. Straight out. Set.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 13-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. But that last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total of the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, played from 1989 to 2000. And Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Because remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to. We had Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Now 2nd and 9. Now Herbert off the bootleg. That's complete to his running back, Hampton. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Omarion Hampton, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word, if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. He's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. They'll drop the throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another first down. And they'll run inside handoff. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second and 10. They'll set up to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now back to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Charger drive about to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
380. Crowd right. Delta. Hey, go line. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Set. 380. 12. Let's go. Set.
Herbert. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. A big play there for L.A. 42 yards. The 11-yard line. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he takes a shot on the release. Says this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Home trick's right. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
With a dime looked on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st down, Vikings.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Tui Pelotu has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. In motion goes the tight end. They'll throw now on the final play. Wide open receiver complete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
The Vikings set to receive the 2nd half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And the Vikings first down.
Design run for their wideout. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, they'll start out with Wright. And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
That's taken in. It's Xavier Liggett. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that is going to work out just fine. The defense caught Ian the other way. The reverse works for good yardage and a first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Up the middle, it's Hampton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7.
Ready? Rock.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Go, go. Home to stop. What is it?
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Darius Davis, 62 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Vikings 3. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It's Jervon Dexter who got in to drop him. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
They'll look to throw here. He's got him in, complete. Still going inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. 89 yards. And the Vikings get a bit closer. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10.
Chargers 31, Vikings 10. To kick off for the Vikings.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Lion.
Banjo.
Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Ready.
Back to Hampton on first down. And he's got it down to the 28.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hey, ram.
Now it's Herbert. Throw left side complete. That's Hampton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And this is not going to work as planned. It'll be blown up behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Baylor Tiger.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Oh, able to avoid him. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. He'll get the carry. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. That is caught. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
They're going to look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. So nothing doing there. And it'll be 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Vikings! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a good return, but he pays the price at the end of it as he's picked up and thrown down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, 4th quarter, and a chance if they won to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They run again with Harris. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Set. 380. 380. Hey, go lion. Hey, Ray. Ready.
They'll try and run for this with Ray. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
To the air with McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And not enough on the throwdown time as that one is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. That's down the field for Jefferson. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 70. And the Vikings' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So from the 37, here's 2nd down and 8. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Pushing through the contact. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
A 6-yard pitch brings up 2nd and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henley.
McCarthy's pass intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
380. Good hunt. Delta. Hunt. Ready.
And they take a knee.
Set. 380. Good hunt. Good hunt.
And they will take a knee here. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours, cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me summer. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Keep on lying That's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like you cut loose, too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Ain't a thing changed around here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you get on. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up, turn it up and keep it running, say whatever.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Dallas Cowboys and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Has this at the 6. We dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar night. Go, Riggs. Go. Check go.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Oklahoma. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds the in route complete. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 70 range.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they make the tackle at the 38. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Sideline shot is snagged by Hawkinson. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First red zone trip of this game for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 right along the 20. From the red zone on first. Hits his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 40-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Cowboys.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Connects on the crosser. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
got first down here from the 36. Motion the tight end over. Now running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Vikings have recovered.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, it freed that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Complete downfield to Felton. And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
McCarthy to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 13-0 lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. George Pickens the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game. Playing hard, executing well, putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
Well, good news here. This is one kick that can't be blocked as he sends this away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes a defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Devin Lloyd making the play. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
So here are the Cowboys getting set for a 2-point try.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
The score, Vikings 14, Cowboys 12.
Oh, I love seeing this, Brock. They got surprised with the pick 6, but they made absolutely sure there would not be another 2 added on.
Yeah, kind of the epitome of sudden change, especially on such short notice. Not a lot of time to get prepped on that sideline and get out there to defend the 2-point play, but they did their job and limited the damage that came from that interception.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, shot.
Trying the right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Another carry for him. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. That one's caught by Jefferson. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A 6-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Give him 24 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push this to an 8-point game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings push the lead to 2 scores now. Set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 32.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cut my team, cut my team.
Still sticking with the passing game. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away.
He's got it inside the 25. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. And Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
69. Check. Cougar 19, Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. 18, Pioneer. Go.
3rd and long for him here. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Vikings will have it right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. Okay, let's put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Set up.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ty Shelton, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
A 45-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
The score, Vikings 31, Cowboys 19. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That turn up close to the 40 before he went out.
39-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a give on the counter. He's got a gain of 6 there. Kaiir Elam getting there for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back-to-back carries here. And he's right near that first down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. This is Addison. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Go.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Thought he had a touchdown there. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Back to the air, McCarthy. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Another throw here for McCarthy. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
Here's the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Turpin with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success, and that's exactly what they did.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Shotgun snap and give to Blue. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
The give on second here to Blue. And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He puts a man under it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
On the give, it's Blue. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. Out the middle, Blue. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Throwing it on second down. And screen here to Blue. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Blue gets the handoff. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Let's go.
Blue gets it. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play first and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, it leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
He gets it again. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5.
26.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs, against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and just 2 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Takes it in at the 21. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Blue. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. A 3rd down run with Blue. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Cowboys yet again sending the offense out for a 2-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point
Keeping it on the ground. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
31. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line.
It's a
Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
Move the chains!
1st and 10.
Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. This is brought in at the 15. And they're gonna be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone on first. Brings it in. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Ready up.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Shot. Drop goal 80. Smash. Smash. Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready.
Here's another for him. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5.
32.
Reichard set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Airing it out to start this drive. That's Lamb running a slant. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now it's blue. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. The play clock down to just 2 seconds, but we get a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Ready? Hawk 7, go!
Desperation time here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. He gets loose down the right side. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So a big play for the Cowboys here as they line up for 2.
They'll line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
Vikings 37. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh, Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth. Want to do it, we can do it on the
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him inside. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Warriors 17.
McCarthy looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 22. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Ready up.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
All set to go now from the 35.
Cougar 19, Buffalo 18.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Dive play straight ahead. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the first and more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Here's a give on first and goal. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Set, go, Riggs, go.
They go to him again. This time he's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a fourth-quarter lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
So as we expected, they're lining up to go for 2 here and a 7-point advantage.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18
McCarthy operating from the pistol. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Blue. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Cowboys losing by 7. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to C.D. Lamb. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go. 19 right. Rambo 80.
Throwing now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. They send a man in motion. Desperation time here on 4th. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Snakes at the turnover on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
The positive of that effort, you didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, Atlanta, and France. Play some shows out in Germany, Nepal, and Japan. See these reps taking
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They draw it up for him. Likely going to see him take a knee here. Force him to burn a timeout, conserve a little of that clock. He's drawn up for him. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Reichert. This is going to be a 46-yarder.
46-yard attempt.
Reichert connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one. It really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Trying to push deep downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
The ability to track the ball Right, ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Trying to push. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Vikings take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win, and you feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, yeah, interceptions follow.
Let's go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash.